Welcome to Real English Podcast. I'm Annie.
And I'm Brendy.
And before we jump into today's deep dive, please take just a quick second to, like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. It really helps us grow the Real English Podcast.
Yeah, it really does. And right away, I want to say to our listeners, it might feel fast, but that's just how Americans talk. You'll hear it again later, so no pressure.
Exactly. We are so glad you're here. So today we're talking about something that, well, it affects every single person. We are talking about sleep.
Right, sleep, which is, so important, especially for our listeners who are learning English.
Yeah, because a lot of people think sleep is just like your body turning off, like a car engine when you park in the garage.
Oh, yeah. But that is actually not true at all. Your brain is very busy while you sleep.
It's like it goes to work while the body rests, right?
Exactly. It's organizing everything. It takes all the new words and information you learn during the day, and it, saves them in your memory.
Wow. So if you're learning English, sleep is basically when your brain does the actual learning.
Yes, that is like the perfect way to explain it.
So, staying up until 2 in the morning to study vocabulary is actually a bad idea.
It is a very bad idea. An extra hour of sleep is, well, it's usually much better than an extra hour of late night studying.
I feel like a lot of students need to hear that.
I mean, your brain just needs that rest to, lock in all those new words.
Right. But to get that really good sleep, we need to understand how the body actually knows it's time to go to bed.
Yeah, the science of the schedule. So everyone has this amazing internal clock inside their body.
The 24-hour clock, right?
Exactly. And in English, the scientific name for this is the circadian rhythm.
Okay, let's stop right there. That's a great word. Repeat after me. Circadian rhythm.
That's a great one to practice.
Take a moment to say it out loud. Circadian rhythm.
Perfect. So this circadian rhythm, it likes rules. It wants you to do the same thing every single day.
Meaning going to sleep at the exact same time.
Yes. Going to bed and waking up at the exact same time. Every single day.
Okay, wait. Even on weekends?
Yes, even on weekends.
But, I mean, if I stay up really late on a Friday night and then I just sleep in on Saturday morning, is that really so bad?
Well, yeah, because your body doesn't know it's the weekend.
Oh, that's true.
So when you change your schedule by, 3 hours, your body gets really confused. It's exactly like getting on an airplane and flying across the country.
Wait, really? Like jet lag?
Exactly like jet lag. Even though you never got on an airplane, your brain is just totally shocked by the time change.
Wow. No wonder Monday mornings feel so terrible. My brain is basically in a different time zone.
Yeah, it really is. So schedule is step one. But step two is your bedroom environment.
Right.
For your brain to fall asleep, it needs two things. It needs your body temperature to drop, and it needs the room to be totally dark.
Let's talk about the temperature first, because I always sleep better when the room is a little cold.
Most people do. Your brain actually needs your core body temperature to drop about 1 degree Celsius.
Which is what, like 2 or 3 degrees Fahrenheit?
Right. So if your room is too hot, your body can't cool down.
Right.
And you just can't fall asleep.
So what is the best temperature for a bedroom?
Most experts agree it's around 65 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 18 degrees Celsius.
That does sound a little chilly.
It is.
Yeah.
But, you could just use warm blankets. The important thing is breathing in that cool air. It tells your brain it's nighttime.
Okay, so that's temperature. But you also mentioned light. And, I mean, obviously we close our eyes to sleep. So why does a dark room matter so much?
Because of a hormone called melatonin.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah. Melatonin is basically the sleep messenger. When your eyes see that it's getting dark, your brain starts making melatonin.
And that tells the body to get tired.
Exactly. It sends a message to your whole body saying, the sun is down, time for bed.
But if you have like really bright lights on in your house at night,
then your brain thinks the sun is still shining.
oh, wow. So it just stops making the melatonin?
Right. It stops the sleep signals completely.
Which leads us perfectly into the enemies of sleep.
Yes. The everyday habits that ruin our rest.
Let's do a little role play to show what this looks like in real life. I'll be the person trying to sleep, and you can be my friend checking on me.
Oh, sure. Sounds fun.
Okay. Wow, it's midnight. I'm just gonna check social media on my phone for 5 minutes.
Wait, are you still awake? Didn't you have a giant cup of coffee this afternoon?
Yeah, but that was at, 4 o'clock. It's fine. And the screen time is helping me relax.
Okay, role play over. That is basically a recipe for disaster.
No, absolutely. First of all, the phone screen.
Yes. We just talked about light. That bright phone light shines right into your eyes and completely stops your melatonin.
Plus, reading the news or looking at pictures, it keeps your brain too active.
Right. But we also have to talk about that afternoon coffee from the role play.
Yeah. I mean, 4 o'clock was hours ago.
But caffeine stays in your body for a very long time.
Wait, really? How long?
Hours and hours. Caffeine works by blocking the tired signals in your brain.
Oh, so it hides the sleepiness.
Exactly. And even if you drink it in the late afternoon, a lot of that caffeine is still in your system at midnight.
And it's not just coffee, right? Like, chocolate has caffeine.
Yeah, dark chocolate, certain kinds of tea, and even some cold medicine from the pharmacy.
Wow, you really have to be careful. But what about alcohol? Because some people think a glass of wine helps them sleep.
I hear that all the time. But it is a huge myth.
Really? Why?
Because alcohol is a sedative. It knocks you out, but it doesn't actually give you natural sleep.
Oh, I see. So you are unconscious, but your brain isn't resting properly.
Right. It actually creates really bad, low-quality sleep.
Mm.
And usually when the alcohol wears off in the middle of the night, you wake up.
So it makes your sleep worse.
Much worse. And marijuana, or THC, does something very similar. It might make you feel tired, but it blocks the deep, healthy sleep your brain needs.
That makes total sense. You know, I used to think sleep was like a light switch on the wall.
Like you could just turn it off.
Yeah. Like I could work on my computer until the last second and then just flip the switch and go to sleep.
Oh, no. That is way too sudden.
Right. Now I realize falling asleep is more like landing an airplane.
Oh, I love that comparison.
Yeah. I mean, a pilot doesn't just push the plane straight down to the ground.
No, they have to come down slowly.
Exactly. You need time to drop your speed, get closer to the ground, and prepare to land safely.
And your brain needs that exact same transition.
So how do we give our brain a slow landing?
We call it a wind-down routine.
A wind-down routine, what does that mean?
It just means taking 20 or 30 minutes before bed with no screens. No phone, no TV.
Just giving the brain a break.
Yeah. You can read a book, take a warm shower, or just make the lights in your house really dim. You are giving the plane time to land.
Okay, so let's imagine our listener does everything right.
Okay.
They have no coffee, no alcohol. Their room is dark and cool. They did their wind-down routine.
Sounds perfect.
But they get into bed, and they are just lying there awake. They can't sleep. What should they do?
Well, this is the most surprising rule in sleep science. The 25-minute rule.
The 25-minute rule.
Yeah. If you're in bed for 25 minutes and you cannot fall asleep, you need to get out of bed.
Wait, get out of bed. But I want to sleep. That sounds like the exact opposite of what I should do.
I know it sounds crazy, but it's all about how your brain learns.
What do you mean?
Your brain is like an association machine. It connects places with feelings.
Okay.
So if you lie in bed feeling angry and stressed because you can't sleep, your brain learns something bad.
Oh, it learns that the bed is a stressful place.
Exactly. It starts to think, oh, the bed is where we stay awake and feel anxious.
That is terrible. So you are accidentally training your brain to stay awake in bed.
Yes. So you have to break that connection.
How do you do that?
If you can't sleep, you just get up, go to a different room, keep the lights low, and do something boring.
And when do you go back to bed?
Only when you're super sleepy, like when your eyes are closing.
That makes a lot of sense. You know, I also think staying in bed leads to the math trap.
Oh, the math trap, yes.
Have you ever done this? You look at the clock and it says 2 a.m.
And you start calculating.
Right. I say to myself, okay, if I fall asleep right now, I'll get exactly 4.5 hours of sleep.
And then 10 minutes pass and you do the math again.
Yes, and it just makes me more stressed out.
Because every time you do that math, your body releases stress hormones. It wakes you up even more.
Wow, so checking the clock is actually keeping me awake.
Completely. That's why a lot of experts say you should turn your alarm clock around so it faces the wall.
Just hide the time.
Yeah. You don't need to know what time it is in the middle of the night.
But what if someone is really struggling, like every night they can't sleep? Is it okay to just take a sleeping pill?
Well, pills are usually just a temporary fix.
Like a Band-Aid.
Exactly. And sleeping pills can have bad side effects, like headaches or making you feel dizzy the next day. Even melatonin supplements can cause issues if you take too much.
So what is the better option?
There is a therapy called CBTI. That stands for Cognitive Behavioral Therapy for Insomnia.
That sounds complicated. What does it do?
Basically, it teaches you to change your habits and your thoughts. Instead of taking a pill, it helps you fix the math trap and create a healthy schedule.
Oh, so it fixes the actual problem.
Yes, and studies show it works much better over time than any medicine.
That is amazing. Now, we've talked a lot about the science.
We have.
But we also need to learn how Americans actually talk about sleep in real life.
Yes, let's go over some really helpful English vocabulary.
Because native speakers don't usually just say, I had a good sleep.
Right. Instead, we say, I need to get a good night's sleep.
Get a good night's sleep. It's almost like a prize you have to win.
Yeah. And when you finally do go to sleep, we say you fall asleep.
Oh, that's a good one. Repeat after me. Fall asleep.
Try to say it out loud at home.
It's like you are crossing over from being awake into a resting state.
Exactly. But what if you try to fight it? Like if you don't want to go to bed?
Then you are trying to stay up.
Right. Like I want to stay up late to watch a movie.
But if you stay up too late, you might have a bad night where you toss and turn.
Toss and turn. That is such a great phrase.
Let's practice it. Repeat after me. Toss and turn.
Yeah, that's when you're rolling around in bed, moving the blankets.
Yeah.
And you just can't get comfortable.
Exactly. To avoid tossing and turning, you really need to do that routine we mentioned earlier. The one to wind down.
Wind down. That just means to relax slowly, like the airplane landing.
I need an hour to wind down before bed.
Now, here's one that confuses a lot of English learners. The difference between oversleeping and sleeping in.
Oh, yeah. Those are very different. Oversleeping is a mistake.
Right, like your alarm didn't ring, and now you're late for work.
But sleeping in is a choice.
Yes, it's a happy choice. Like tomorrow is Saturday, so I am going to sleep in until 10 o'clock.
I love sleeping in, but it's hard for me because I am a light sleeper.
A light sleeper, that means any little noise wakes you up.
Yeah. Like a dog barking or a car driving by, I wake up instantly.
The opposite of that would be to sleep like a baby.
Which is the goal. Repeat after me. Sleep like a baby.
Hopefully you can all sleep like a baby tonight. Deep, peaceful, and quiet.
So we have covered the body clock, the bad habits, and some great vocabulary.
But there's one last thing we have to tell you.
And this honestly surprised me so much. Better sleep doesn't actually start when you get into bed.
No, it starts in the morning.
During the day. The best thing you can do for your sleep tonight is to get outside and look at natural daylight right after you wake up.
Yes. That morning light hits your eyes and starts your biological timer.
It's basically telling your brain, okay, start counting down 14 hours until bedtime.
Exactly. It sets the clock.
So if you get some daylight and maybe take a walk during the day, your brain will know exactly what to do when night comes.
It is so helpful. So, we have a small challenge for you today.
Just a friendly challenge. You don't have to change everything at once.
Right. Just try one small change tonight.
Maybe you put your phone away 30 minutes early.
Or maybe you turn down the bright lights in your house.
Or just try going to bed at the exact same time you did yesterday.
Small changes make a big difference.
Give your brain a chance to rest the way it wants to.
We really hope this deep dive helps you feel more rested.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share the Real English podcast with your friends.
Good luck with your new sleep habits tonight.
And if you want to review today's lesson, I uploaded a free PDF summary in the description and in the comments. Feel free to download it and study at your own pace.